I kind of want to start off by talking about a common theme, especially in women, which, guys, I'm sure I can't really relate on that topic with you, but guys, I'm sure this happens all the time with you. But why are women so attracted to the bad boy? And guys, why are you so attracted to like the bad girl? What is that? To me, I feel like when you're attracted to something that we all know isn't good for us, it's because there's something that they have that we want that we've never had before. My favorite movie of all times is definitely Breakfast Club. Breakfast Club, I absolutely love that movie. And who's my favorite character? John Bender. Like, he's the one who walks in all rough and tough, basically lives in detention all the time. And why did people love him in that movie? It was because he gave two shits what anybody said about him. And he was his own person, and it was frowned upon because in school or society, you're supposed to be put into a box to make everyone else feel comfortable. We're taught that for protection so we don't get hurt, because the last thing that our family wants us to be is hurt. And so they're doing it out of love. But when we adopt those principles from when we're super young and it grows us into who we are as adults, it's really hard to break free from that. It's really hard to not seek approval from others when we're doing anything in life. And so when I try to think about the times in my life when I did things just because it made others comfortable, or it was society's way of saying that that's what you're supposed to do, that's when I was miserable. That's when I hated my life. That's when things were so dark in my life. But the one light that has remained the brightest was the choice I made for what I wanted to do, was become a hairstylist. At the age of 18 years old, I made a decision that literally has carried me up until the age of 30. And I can sit there and say, I love what I do. I love with a passion what I do. And because that's the one thing I know I've been for sure of my entire life, why can't we have that same approach with other things in our life? Bad boy, bad girl, they're confident. They don't care what anybody thinks of them. Maybe that's something that you lack in your life. How do I become more confident? How do I become more comfortable with myself and what I feel I have a passion for, but the rest of the world kind of condemns? How do I get so comfortable with myself to where I can bring that out? Here's my challenge. I'm going to bring each one of these points with a challenge. I'm going to challenge you on a busy night, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday lunch crowd, go to eat by yourself. I don't mean go and set up Netflix, and watch it while you're eating. I mean seriously go and do everything you can to focus on you. You're taking yourself out on the date, okay? You get to the restaurant, Scotty's. How many's in your party? One. Party of one. You better remove all the other table toppings. You better move all the other plates because there's one person sitting here. I want everybody in this restaurant to look at me and be like, whoa, why is she sitting by herself? That is so not socially acceptable. Shit, poor thing. She's probably depressed. Her boyfriend probably broke up with her. Oh my gosh, what a poor, poor soul. When really, you are gaining confidence in being by yourself. You are believing that you don't need anybody else, that you are getting comfortable with yourself. And that to me is way better than any person around you judging you, wondering why you're by yourself. So let's take confidence from that bad boy, bad girl personality and let's inject it into our lives. Let's make it something that we actually strive to be, that confidence factor in them. Bad boy, another characteristic is they're exciting. It's just like they keep things just exciting. And why is it that we limit ourselves once we get into like this way of life, of going to work in the morning and coming home and doing all the things you're supposed to do? Why do we miss exciting? Why do we miss that from our lives? And, I'm not talking about let's just go and drop $3,000 on an all-inclusive vacation. I mean, if you can do that, that's great. But if you're in a financial situation where you can't, or you work 16 hours a day and it's just nuts, find little ways to incorporate exciting into your life. So something that I'll challenge you with that is absolutely no excuse, doesn't cost anything. All you need is a ladder, a bottle of wine, or a bottle of Jack, whatever you like. Climb your roof. You guys climb the top of your roof and just lay out under the stars. It's amazing how much fun that is. You know, put the kids to bed, grab the video monitor, go get a ladder, climb the roof by yourself or with your significant other, and just do something that gets a thrill, something that gets a little bit of excitement out of you, but you know that like your bank account's okay. So that's the next thing I'm going to challenge you guys with, is to get exciting in your life. Do something that maybe you've never done before, or start doing things that are that simple and don't cost a lot, but will truly start to get excitement in your own life. And you won't search for it other places because you've now figured out how to provide it for yourself. Bad boy is that they are direct. I mean, they kind of say what's on their mind. You know, they don't care what anybody thinks of them. Now, let's be real, bad boys have major, major faults. You know, there's a lot of reasons why they're considered bad before the boy, bad before the girl. But let's just focus on the areas that are really intriguing about them. And so, direct, like telling people what you think. Like having that, you know, friend or that neighbor that's just like, hey, do you want to come over? Or just comes over to your house and just walks right in, kind of in a way. Or do you ever have that person that you always just feel like you have to just tell them yes when really 100 times you want to tell them no, but you're too scared to hurt their feelings? You know, life is too short, you guys, to let other people live and direct yours. There's a very nice way that you can basically tell someone no. You can say, you know what? I have a lot going on. It was great seeing you, but we'll catch up next time. So start taking direction back in your life. And your challenge on this one to help you be more direct is I want you all to figure out a way, if it's only 5 minutes, really think 30 minutes would be great, to take that time and put a do not disturb on your life. Do not disturb on your phone. Do not disturb on the outside of your door while you're in your bedroom and your kids are screaming. Like, let your husband take care of that. 30 minutes where you can every day be direct in your life and be intentional about saying, no, this is the time for myself. This is what I need for me, because I know if I'm not whole, nothing else around me is going to be. So make sure on this challenge that you implement this every day. And if literally, you guys, if it's only 5 minutes and you're used to no time, 5 minutes is going to be amazing. 5 minutes, you're going to make grow to 10 because you're going to realize the benefits from it. And then it's going to grow and grow. And the more you can do that, the more you're going to be able to direct with the rest of your life and exactly how you want it to go and how you want it to lead is by starting with the little things.